The Value of Voice. A Summary of My Master's Journey by Amanda Brace. It's hard to believe I'm at the end of my graduate program. I remember feeling the excitement and anticipation for the start of my master's journey. I wasn't sure where it would go, but it brought me here, to my final class, my capstone seminar, an integration of theory and practice. This course has helped me reflect on my experience as a graduate student. It's given me new knowledge to use moving forward, and it's allowed me to see that there is still so much learning to be done. In this course, a question was posed that helped me understand the importance of not only education, but lifelong learning. John Dewey, an important figure in the process of rethinking the nature of education in a democratic society, writes that education does not begin or end in the classroom. There is nothing to which growth is related except more growth. There is nothing for education except more education. When we learn, we already have knowledge and experience instilled in us, but the learning continues with the experience we gain. Dewey sees education not as preparation, but rather as a part of growth. It is the constant reorganizing or reconstructing of experience. And that is exactly what I've done in my own master's journey. Looking back on the last 3.5 years, I've been on a path of reorganizing and reconstructing my own experience so that I can critically reflect, analyze, and take action. I've established a word that ties my whole experience together, and that word is voice. So let's look back at how that word reflects my journey, how it has led me here, and what it means moving forward. September 21st, 2019. I wrote my very first blog post for my first master's class. It was new and unfamiliar. This was the start of my master's certificate in educational technology and digital media. Every week, my classmates and I gathered together to discuss critical issues, relevant topics in educational technology, and also to build community. I remember my first month of my master's. My voice was shaky when I would speak and share ideas. I was nervous what other people would think of me. I didn't realize the value in my own voice. As I moved forward in my EdTech classes, I began to understand the value of my thoughts, ideas, and insights. As I learned alongside others, I saw the value that each voice brings to the table. The journey of my educational technology classes have led me to so many opportunities. I started blogging, I created my own websites, I started a podcast, I had debates, I made really cool videos, I met amazing people. This class taught me the importance of encouraging students to be active, engaged citizens who desire lifelong learning. Similar to the thoughts of John Dewey, I learned how important it was to create a context in which what is learned will be integrated into a student's experiences. Learning is so much more rewarding, impactful, and meaningful when it's personal and engaging. I was experiencing the benefit of this type of learning in my own master's classes. As I was learning this in my own process, I was finding my voice. After I completed my educational technology classes, I began a different path in my master's journey. I took classes that challenged me in different ways and allowed me to look at critical issues in education, curriculum, and leadership. I learned about how curriculum can expose injustice, which is connected to what I now know through my capstone seminar, is curriculum standpoint theory, an idea that is about social relations and systems of domination that can influence curriculum and the classroom. I started diving into questions like this one. What colonial structures are in place that take away Indigenous sovereignty? What barriers are there? These questions, along with others, need to be addressed in order to pursue equitable spaces, rather than perpetuating harmful behavior that silences voices. It was at that point that my graduate experience shifted and I moved beyond myself. I was impacted by how easily we can go through life without seeing the racism, the prejudice, and the inequity that easily seeps through society. Racism, ableism, sexism, and heterosexism are so prevalent that it goes unnoticed. Recognizing intersectionality and the role it has in our classrooms was a vital piece that I learned in my classes. It is the way that we can create inclusive spaces where every voice is heard. My privilege is what let me so easily ignore that in so many situations. There are so many dominant voices that have power in our education system. I learned how power dynamics control the landscape in education, in politics, and in society. So many voices are silenced and ignored. My classes gave me the space to process this reality and also to move through the process of decolonizing my own educational practices and my own voice. Decolonizing and deconstructing education is necessary when the whole system is built on the assimilation and colonization of Indigenous peoples. Danny Musquat, a pivotal influence in my master's journey, who showed me the value in using our voices, encouraged an important call to action. He said, "You have to find it inside yourself. It is in your mind. It is in your spirit." This helped me realize how important our voices are to speak out for injustice. Through the process of writing, discussing, analyzing, I was gaining confidence with my own voice, and I was also empowered to advocate for others. My classes in my graduate program gave me the opportunity to analyze my own privilege and take action moving forward. I was on my own path of constant reorganizing and reconstructing my experience, just like John Dewey reminds us to do. Now, at the end of my master's program, I can take what Dewey says and apply it to my journey moving forward. Educative experiences are important ingredients in growth that have been absorbed as we continue life's journey. Before this journey, and throughout, there were times that I couldn't find my voice. I lost it. And I know that it won't be the last time that happens. But I am on a constant journey of finding my voice and continuing to use my voice. As my perspectives have changed, my voice has evolved. Every experience gives us the opportunity to learn, to grow, and to evolve. And that is exactly what this master's experience has taught me and has pushed me to do. So, as Dewey reminds us, education is the constant reorganizing and reconstructing of experience. The learning doesn't stop here. This journey has only shown me that there is always more learning to do.